This video is brought to you by Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. I've been making videos for years now, and yet there is something that always catches me off guard. Every summer, spring, summer, I start to venture outside to make videos outside, out of the four walls of my studio.
Give me cover to run.
And the most important piece of gear that I can recommend to anyone recording outside is a dead cat. It's the fluffy microphone cover that you often see on top of this XY stereo microphone. So, I ruined a performance. I only had one take. I didn't listen back. I just spontaneously went outside. I went away for the weekend and recorded this song, a very new song called Getaway Sun. So this is what I've done to repair it.
Take every lie, spin a web with every excuse. All the tears she wept, cross every road. Which way now? Run for the stairs. Catch a bus out of town, find a way out. Run, it's what you said to me over the winter sun. Low in the sky, sat on the beach. 3 weeks feels cheap. Getaway sun, getaway sun. Give me cover to run, now it's night. I'm on my way, Bethlehem lights. The North Star craved, my forehead's cold. Stuck on glass, reflecting missing faces of passengers up front. We're all on the run. Run, it's what you said to me over the winter sun. Low in the sky, sat on the beach. 3 weeks feels cheap. Getaway sun, getaway sun. Give me cover to run, 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 run. Slow down, brain. I can't keep chasing, retreating, shaming. I must get off. The sun keeps beating, pouring, sinking, never sleeping. I'm on the run. It's what you said to me over the winter sun. Low in the sky, sat on the beach. 3 weeks feels cheap. Getaway sun, getaway sun. Give me cover to run.
Shall we see if I saved it? Did I save it? Did that work? It's a cool experiment anyway, either way. Okay, I'm quite happy with how that turned out, but let me show you something else up close and personal because I got a new guitar. Ooh. Some of you might recognize the name here on the 12th fret, Tora. Tora is a Norwegian artist I actually interviewed for Tuesday Talks about a year ago, and I'm a huge fan. She released just 10 of these guitars with Masu guitars. Here is the head stock. Oh my god, it is stunning. And they very kindly sent me one, and oh my. You guys know I am venturing towards the Strat body shape a lot more. I have my Fender, I have my PRS, and now I've got a Masu. But let me just tell you a little bit more about it because it's got a flamed maple neck. It is a black soft Relic. So there's a touch of Relic, and I don't mind what anyone says. I love Relic'd instruments. Alder body, 9 to 12 inch radius, and medium frets. And this volume here is not actually a normal volume. So you've got volume, tone. This volume actually brings in the neck pickup. So in the first, second position, you can still have neck pickup. I'm a neck pickup girl. And yeah, it's quite a stunner. I've had it for a few weeks, and I've just started digging in now that I'm done with moving and getting the studio up and running. So I'm going to be playing this a lot. It's so classic, I know, but it has this modern twist, and then also having been shaped by Tora and Masu, it's just quite special because, you know, I love supporting up-and-coming artists, and the fact that they did this partnership, and Tora's got this huge Instagram following, so deserved. You should check her out. Check out her original music. Then Masu Guitars, you should check them out too because they are France-based. Absolute stunners. And I know that Tora just released another signature model, of which there are only a few left. So if you are interested in getting one of her basically collector's pieces, then you should. But anyway, let's get into some Patreon questions. These are some questions taken from a Patreon exclusive video, but here are some highlights. Michael asks, if a space probe was going to be shot into space with the purpose of leaving the solar system, and the decision was made to include a record as a musical message from the people of Earth, and it was your job to select what music to include on this record, what musical selections would you include and why? This is a bit like Desert Island Discs, isn't it? So, okay, you would have to have Joni Mitchell Blue. You would have to have Queen. I'd put my own records on there too, just to say that I did that. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Miles Davis, kind of blue. Rachmaninoff, Piano Concerto No. 2. Just to throw some classical music in there. So let me know if I've chosen terribly. Let me know what you would choose if that question and that was your responsibility. Thank you, Michael. That was a very imaginative question. You learn, write a new song. How much work time practice does it take until it is performance ready? Depends on the song. However, there have been times where I've learnt a song the day of performing it at weddings, at gigs, when I was performing in pubs for those 4-hour cover sets. Sometimes some people would just, ask for specific songs, and I just learn them in the day. And then it's fresh in your memory. As long as you know the song, you've listened to it enough, then you can kind of bod your way through it. But now for videos, I try and take a little bit more time to learn them, get them down, and then, but it's all within a few days, just so it's fresh, and then it's done. So with Chris Stapleton's song, You Should Probably Leave, I think I learnt that maybe like 2 days beforehand, and then recorded the video quite soon into knowing it. But yeah, it's quite quick. It's actually, it's pretty quick. But the longer I've known a song, the harder it is to record it, because I'll remember other versions that I've done better, or I'll be a bit more critical of my performance. So it's better that I just learn it and get it finished, and then it's done, and then it's out there, rather than thinking too much on it. But thank you, Greg, for that question. Ted asks, have you considered doing a duet, trio, EP or album with each song being a collaboration with a different artist? A related question, does doing a collaborated release complicate the business end of the music production? No, not if you're transparent with the other artist. I have considered doing it, and I think I now have the contacts to be able to actually make it happen, full of, other independent artists who are like-minded. So there are a few people, I won't commit them to video because I don't want to jinx it. There are a few people that I'm really in awe of, and they might actually collaborate with me, which is mad. But yes, I have thought about this. And also, it is a bit of the Ed Sheeran model. And I know some people hate Ed Sheeran's music, but the thing he's very, very smart about is entering into different markets to show that he's versatile in his songwriting and being able to hit, whether it's Latin music or Irish jigs or wedding songs or country music. It just sort of shows his versatility as an artist. And I'd love to have that same versatility as a musician. So to be able to work with other artists and inspire those different genres, then hell yeah. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. But of course, it is now time for Patreon of the Day. Patreon of the Day should have a theme song, but it doesn't yet, but it should. 614 is Buddha Blue. You are my patron of the day. I feel you have used an alias. So Buddha Blue, you are my patron of the day. Thank you very much for your support. Now, there are things I'm still learning about YouTube, and that brings me on to the sponsor of this week's video, because there is a course I took about content creation from someone I admire greatly. But yeah, here we go. Here is a little bit more information on Skillshare. As I mentioned earlier, this video is brought to you by Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership, so you can explore your creativity. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives and curious people that features thousands of classes in music, productivity, illustration, marketing, and entrepreneurship. Most of the classes are under 60 minutes in length and are designed to fit any schedule. It's curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. I recently took a new class called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot and Edit with MKBHD. Now, I know Marquez is a tech YouTuber, but this is a course for anyone looking to start their own YouTube channel, no matter the subject. I'm still learning about this platform, and in the chapter, Growing Your Channel, Marquez explained his thought process on how he's focused on quality content to keep people watching rather than worrying about the algorithm. If the content is good, well-researched and entertaining, then you'll start to grow. And he even shows behind the scenes of his channel and takes you into his analytics, which is really important to learn from. So don't forget that the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership.
Take every lie, spin a web with every excuse. All the tears she wept cross every road. Which way now? Run for the stairs. Catch a bus out of town, find a way.